Hi, I'm Janet Keys, and this is another edition of Putnam People. With us this morning is Sister Catherine Grace of the Bluestone Farm and Living Arts Center. Sister Catherine, welcome. So happy that you're here.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
Sister, what is Bluestone Farm and Living Arts Center, and where is it?
Well, the farm is a ministry or a work of the Community of the Holy Spirit. We've been around in the Brewster area for over 50 years. And we're located on Federal Hill Road, which is between Highway 6 and Highway 22. And we're about halfway in between.
So you're on the site of the Melrose School, is that correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so how did the sisters move from education to becoming organic farmers?
Well, we were doing some work a few years ago. Many of the independent schools have had to become self-sufficient. It's been more difficult for religious orders to run them, and that was happening to us as well. And we had a woman working with us who asked us the question, what are all of the unborn of the future asking of you so that they might come into existence? Which changed our context from a small religious order to an earthly, a worldwide sort of consideration. So it changed our context completely. Out of that, we began to look at how important food is and how important living sustainably is, how important understanding that we are spiritual beings is.
Well, from my visits to the farm, I am amazed at all the food you raise. Mm-hmm. You have chickens and ducks, and how does that work? How did you decide? There's 8 of you working how much land?
We have 23 acres total, but we only have, actually it's less than an acre in production right now.
Okay, and from that acre, what is your yield?
We are feeding ourselves probably 95%. 95% of what we eat. Right.
And your excess,
The excess we take to the food pantry. We have taken it to Brewster Farmers Market, and this year we've decided to give all of the excess to the local pantry instead.
Now, how about those of us at home and who have less than an acre? How can we emulate what you're doing at the farm?
If you would like to grow any kind of food, and of course we highly recommend that everybody grow some kind of food, you can do anything from something in your kitchen, a couple of pots of herbs in your kitchen, to using part of your lawn space. It's actually better for soil to be in production versus having grass on it. You can do 4 square foot patches, you can do raised beds, you can do anything you'd like to, or join a community-supported agriculture group, or shop at your local farmer's market. There are many ways to begin to bring our understanding of how valuable a local supply of food is getting to be for us, and a good, healthy supply of food.
Well, that's true. More and more when we shop, we are encouraged to shop local and shop organic. Tell us just briefly why it's important to do that.
We being the whole culture, has become reliant on products and food that is shipped to us from far away. And a good deal of the money we spend for those things goes into the transportation of it, not the product itself. Right. When we eat locally and shop locally and use our local stores and vendors, we're putting the money directly into our own community and also into a stronger supply source for our food and for our goods.
Oh, excellent. So you brought your winter harvest with you today. Let's see what you brought us. Sister, this is amazing. This is your winter harvest. We want to come visit in the spring and summer and fall, but this is amazing. This is all from your 1-acre farm. And these beautiful textiles, you also do these at the farm?
We do. Part of what we're interested in is reskilling, is the term that's being used right now, bringing back some of the skills that our grandmothers had, for example, and grandfathers, again, to be more locally self-sufficient.
I could never do this. This is fabulous.
Oh, don't say never.
I know, it's fabulous. Well, tell us. Obviously, I know what this is. Yes. Now, I'm always buying cage-free organic eggs. Yes. Tell us about your eggs and your chickens.
Those, in fact, are cage-free and organic. Our chickens have the run of most of the yard, not all of it, because we have to keep them out of the garden. They like to dig things up. But those are, in fact, our chicken eggs. We also have duck eggs. The ducks are not producing at the moment. It's wintertime and they're molting. And then the rest of what we have here is stuff that actually has come in Mostly over the summer. We are in fact still harvesting. We're still harvesting Brussels sprouts, believe it or not. But a lot of this came in over the summer and the fall and was preserved. So a lot of the work we do is food preservation.
Now this is familiar. We've just finished maple sugaring.
We did, yes.
So we could all tap our own trees if we have maple trees.
You certainly could. And we'd be happy to show people how to do that if you're interested.
Oh, I think people would. And how about here? What's this?
This is honey.
Oh.
We have 8 hives of bees. Actually, this honey is from our neighbor's farm because we lost our bees last year.
Oh.
It was a tough winter, but they've made it this year, so we'll have our own honey
local
again
honey,
this year.
local maple syrup,
Right.
and maple mustard.
Mustard, we make
Yum.
our own condiments, mustard and ketchup.
Okay.
Hot sauce.
How about this?
Oh, jam. Everybody has to make jam and jelly, so we make currant jam and raspberry jam and hot pepper jam and
So if we had some berry plants, we could all make our own jam and jelly, all right?
And again, we're happy to teach people how to do these things.
Well, these are all things we can learn when we come to visit or volunteer at the farm. But now what's this?
These are chipotles. This is my all-time favorite. I'm the hot pepper queen.
The hot pepper queen.
Yes, and chipotles are actually jalapenos that have stayed on the vine until they're red, and then they are smoked to dry them.
Yummy,
And they
yummy,
are good.
yummy. Now, how about, what do we have here?
This actually is vinegar. We make our own vinegar. This is maple vinegar. We make apple cider vinegar and maple vinegar.
Oh,
which is
interesting.
delicious.
And I know what that is.
This is wine. We have a sister who's very interested in making wine. This is husk cherry wine. We also make beet wine and elderberry wine.
All of that, that's incredible. All right, this looks like a favorite thing right here.
Oh, yes. Pickled peppers.
Pickled peppers.
Yes.
All right.
Those are lacto-fermented, actually, is the food preservation method for those.
Okay. And what do we have over there?
Oh, hot peppers, more, I would bring a lot of hot peppers. These are limones. It's a Peruvian hot pepper from the Andes, and it makes fabulous hot pepper sauce, just delicious.
Excellent. Sister, this is fabulous. I can't leave us, but this is a gourd or
This is actually a neck pumpkin. It's
neck
a squash,
pumpkin.
right?
I love it.
And the whole neck is completely squash flesh. There are no seeds. The seeds are down in the round part.
Ah,
You get a lot of squash out of that.
That's fun. Sister Catherine Grace of Bluestone Farm and Living Arts Center, thank you so much for being with us. We hope to visit again. If you're interested in visiting Bluestone Farm and Living Arts Center, or you'd like to volunteer, please look at the screen for their email address, their website, and their phone number. Thanks again for watching Putnam People.